Hey everybody, I hope you're feeling that motivational energy out there. It's out there. It's time for the, what do they say? The tough to get going, or whatever. Going gets tough, tough get going. Well, it's time for the tough to lead. Leaders stand up, whether it's in your community, in your family, in your country, whatever it is. Stand up for the truth, for honesty. And I was shuffling through my deck just for myself, and the honesty card popped out, and it gave me the urge, I guess, the push to talk about it. So I'm sure if we go back into all the old videos, and it's come out many times, but I've said it, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, right? It's like if you were going to a destination and you took the first wrong turn and then did all the correct turns after that, because you took the first wrong turn, you'd already be lost. So doing the correct thing after the first mistake is irrelevant, right? So being honest to yourself, I think, falls into that, and that's the most important person you can be honest to, right? Because otherwise you have to start building this world of fiction and lies, and lots of people do it, and probably huge aspects of this world are built on that too, right? For whatever purpose, control, power, whatever. Like, it is it's upside down world, right? This is a kind of world where, the thing about honesty is that, and what I've always what I discovered is that there's no reason to lie, because people don't believe you anyways, right? Most of the time, right? Like, why, people are living in this world where they've been deceived and brokenhearted and lied to, and loyalty is like, it's almost non-existent, right? The only way people keep each other in check, it seems, is if they have dirt on each other, and then when it all comes crashing down, everyone just starts ratting on each other, right? So, that's all, to me, taking the wrong first turn. Living that lie, or living in your own truth, knowing that you've been dishonest, doesn't make it true, right? Just because a bunch of people believe you doesn't mean you're being honest. It doesn't make it real. So I just dropped off some groceries, and I made a quick pit stop at home because I wanted to read the book, because I'm sure there's, a little bit more insight, or different insight, from just the feeling of the card. But honesty, this is a purple card. This is crown chakra, right? This is the most important part of your connection with anybody. And I did a video earlier about authenticity. Like, the real authentic people are the ones who admit that they're flawed, or sometimes think they're flawed, right? Beyond what they actually are, or admit that there's work to be done, and that they're not perfect, and they're not living in this glass castle, or whatever, crystal castle of perfection. So this is the Soul's Journey deck, which this is a great deck to just have around, just for your own guidance. And if you're connected, it'll always speak to you. It'll always give you a good perspective and insight on the energies that you're trying to tap into. But anyways, it says here, like I said earlier, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then underneath, a little blurb is, being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better, but honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present your authentically. Oh my God! Look at that. There it is. Of course, this is the message of the day. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. So, yeah, that's the energy floating around right now. Like that's, I said it, I think the other day, it's like the fruit you bear is the proof of all of it, right? Anyone can say anything. And like I said earlier, like most of the time, people don't believe you anyway, so why would you lie, right? But in upside down, backwards clown world, somehow, like, you could go to the police right now and admit to a crime that you didn't commit, and they would probably believe you, which is completely absurd, right? But, you know, it's upside down clown world. It makes no sense. So, again, remember, I guess the message is very much the same, but I just wanted to have make sure I was on the right track. And usually, spirits and guides, they don't lead you off track, right? So, yeah, there it is. Truth to yourself, honesty, right, to yourself, it starts there. And if you try to make up for your dishonesty by trying to do what's right now without correcting the mistakes or the dishonest part, it doesn't matter. It will all come crashing down. And if you're involved in schemes or, you know, whatever it is, people are just going to pull the rug on you. They're going to rat you out so that they'll save themselves. That's the world, unfortunately, that we live in. Like, it's, you know, the authentics seem to be few and far between, or at least they don't fight the same way as the inauthentics, these, you know, these people that are out to gain from your sadness and sorrow and despair and failure. Meanwhile, they're the ones orchestrating it, and they think that somehow they won't be judged. It's amazing. It's truly incredible. Cherry Valley. I always wanted to move to Cherry Valley. I love the name Cherry Valley, but there's not a lot to do here. I'm sure there's a Cherry Valley somewhere else that there might be something to do more than just drive around. So anyways, cliche. I said this to my friend Miguel long ago, and we used to have long talks into the night, and like all the cliches are true, as much as you don't want to sometimes admit it because it's so simple and you know, you can't believe it. And honesty is the best policy, because people aren't going to believe you anyways, so you might as well tell the truth, right? So with that, I'm going to have a picnic and enjoy this beautiful sunny day. And remember, the liar's favorite lie is that they'll never lie again. Remember that. Okay? I love you. Whoever's watching this, I hope it helps, or share it with someone who it might help. And I think t-shirts are sometime this week, I hope. I'm going to get all that organized. I've got everything ready to go. I just haven't sat down in front of the screen to do it. Because there's more to life than these screens, right? However, these messages are important. All right, we'll talk soon. Sigma Oracle, out.